This woman is fucking nuts. This woman is nuts.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Um, Everybody hit the like button. The more you like, the more people are coming to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the live stream title. Be happy she left you, bro. But let's do our little well, what would you call it? Let's handle some business first. Let's pay some bills, folks. So yeah, if you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $10 live stream goal via Cash App or PayPal. If we count super chats and super stickers, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Uh, yeah. What else? If you're new to this live stream, this channel is my live stream only channel. If you want my regular content, my 8 to 12-minute videos, those are over at Dating Dysfunctions. Link in the description and at the top of the chat. Other than that, I think we can get into this ridiculous nonsense. Rare breeds. Shout out to the rare breed gang. Rare breeds, let me know something in the live chat when you pop in. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get it.
This video, I'm gonna help you make him obsessed. In this video, I'm gonna help you make him obsessed. This video isn't gender related. You can use it to manifest anybody. But yeah, so I'm gonna be giving you my energy. We're gonna be doing some Reiki, hypnosis, affirmations. Get comfy, get cozy.
If I could do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust the mic. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That sounds pretty good. Pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. If she's gonna be talking a bunch of mumbo jumbo, I'm not gonna make it through the video. If she's gonna be talking about chakras, spiritual awakenings, and shit like that. Cute woman. I'm interested to see what the rare breeds think about what she looked like. But she got tattoos all over her arms, a bunch of jailhouse tattoos. It's gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a hell no. It never fails. It's their way of signaling to you their toxicity. Face full of makeup, look like lip work done. Just a shallow, superficial woman, I'm sure, that tries to play fake deep because she got a what a yin yang symbol on her, so she thinks she's deep and spiritual. Same story, different dingbat. Let's get back into it.
Get comfy, get cozy. This works best if you're like sitting down or lying down and if you have headphones in. But in this video, we're gonna manifest him to be obsessed. And this works fast. So make sure you pick somebody you actually want.
Look, I gotta just talk a little bit more about the I gotta talk a little bit more about the tattoos. Sleeve tattoo is a red flag deal breaker for me for anything serious. And I would advise for it to be a red flag deal breaker for you for anything serious. But tattoos on the hands is a whole different ball game. Like maybe I could have a one night stand with a woman who has a sleeve tattoo, but I can't even talk to a bitch with a hand tattoo. Like, we can't even talk casually. I can't even ask you what time it is. It's just me. I like her French tips. Is that what those are called? French tips? Whatever. Let's get back into it.
So make sure you pick somebody you actually want to manifest, because otherwise you're going to be stuck with somebody obsessed with you who you don't want. So don't say I didn't warn you. Be careful. Be careful.
Like, I'm sorry, but look, it looks like a 3-year-old drew all over her with pen. Like, if you're gonna get tattoos, at least make it look nice, professional, make it be cohesive. Look, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. As an attractive woman who's not fat, all you have to do to get all you gotta do to get most guys obsessed with you is just smile at them and be nice to them, and don't be a complete bitch. And that's really all it takes for the bottom 80% of men. Oh, let alone have sex with them. Oh, it's over after that. It doesn't take any magical formula. And we all know that. Because look, okay, yeah. Whatever tips and tricks you're about to say, if they were so magical, then they would work to get a 600-pound woman, a 6 foot, 6 figure model looking dude. If this was, real.
Be careful. Be careful. Before we get started though, hi, my name is Selma. I am your manifestation BFF, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel. All of my videos, they are energy exchanges. So in order to receive my energy, you must also be willing to put your energy out there as well. Karma is real. Karma exists. Anybody who subscribes to my channel, I manifest on behalf of them as well. So you will notice, being subscribed to my channel, engaging with my videos, good things are going to start to happen to you. I get comments on a daily basis, hundreds of comments on a daily basis of people being like, Soma, I subscribed to your channel, or I liked your video, I commented, and then this thing happened for me. My manifestation came through. Like, my videos are magic, so make sure you put lots of good energy.
Can't take it anymore, so let's move on. I don't even know how this popped up.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
Doesn't even make sense.
See what this dude talking about real quick.
I've slept with well over 100 women. Guys, I've slept with well over 100 women in my life, and this is what I've learned, all right? Number one, guys, the more a girl finds you attractive, the less you have to wait to get physical with her, or the less rules she's gonna make for you. This is clear as day, guys. It is a no-brainer. The more she finds you attractive, the less you have to do in terms of like giving effort, or like you can fuck up. Like, you can fuck up your way of talking. You can basically say a lot of things that other guys wouldn't have gotten away with so easily, and she still will laugh. She still will find it really funny what you do. Like, she will.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I was talking to this one chick. For reference, many people would probably call her a fugly 5 at best. I mean, I don't talk about people like that, but I'm just giving you context. A fugly 5, but point still stands. We were texting back and forth about something. I think she said she wanted to get a tattoo or a piercing or something, and I think she mentioned something about how much it cost, or her being $50 short. I don't think she was like fishing for me to pay for it or give her money. I'm probably butchering what she said, but something about her being able to afford it or something. And I said something to the effect of, I didn't word it like this, but I said something to the effect of like, if you blow me, I'll give you the $50. And she basically laughed it off. And look, I'm positive if she wasn't attracted to me, if she wasn't very attracted to me, that would have got me blocked, even by a fugly 5. I would have been a creep, like the whole 9. So this is definitely true. Oh, real quick, real quick. She said something about, her response was like, "Oh, you offering prostitution or something like that." But then she said something to the effect of, "Well, you don't gotta pay me $50. Just give me a, a shot of whiskey and invite me over." Something like that. But yeah, I assure you, if I was one of those guys floating in the gray area or something, it would have got me blocked and it would have got a total different response. She probably would have cussed me out. How dare you? What kind of woman do you think I am? And all that type of shit. It all depends on how attracted she is to you.
Still will find it really funny what you do. Like she will, guys, being attractive is a cheat code. It is really a cheat code to do like to do as less as possible to get physical with a girl. It's truly insane, guys. Like, think about this, guys. If you're a very attractive man, but you have no game, you cannot talk to girls, you're really awkward, or you say a lot of like weird things to women whenever you conversate with them, right? Like the chance she will reject you because of this is slim to none. Why? Because an attractive man that is seen as awkward or is maybe nerdy in a kind of sense, like can't talk very well with girls, it is seen as cute.
He's right. He's right. See, the only problem with this is, let's see how many views this got. 5,000 views. It's not bad. Not bad. Um, see, the problem with this is, hold on. What percentage of this 5,000 views, what percentage of these guys will any of this apply to? Like, what percentage of guys? I mean, this is a good looking guy, no homo. I mean, I don't know exactly what percentage he would go in, but I think he looks like a handsome guy. Pause. He's probably in the top 5%, if I had to guess. He looked like the type of motherfucker you would see in a, magazine modeling or some shit. Seem like he works out. So, I mean, this message that he's given is going to be completely irrelevant to 95% of the guys that that are seeing this video. Let's do another minute or two and then we'll move on. What we got in here? 7 people watching. I don't think my live stream title was really hitting, but I don't feel like changing it. So fuck it. Let's keep it moving.
Can't talk very well with girls, it is seen as cute. Whether an unattractive man that's talking to her in this weird way is seen as a creep. Guys, like, it is clear as day. And it all depends on the context and in the situation that you're in, right? But if you're talking to a girl, the way, if she's so attracted to you, she will make it clear as day that she's not afraid to get close to you. She does want to get close to you and she wants you to make a move. It can, whether it be, she can stand really close to you. She can even touch your, I don't know, like your arm or something when she's talking to you. Or
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Okay. I've had situations where, girls like me or whatever, right? It's more of a pain in the ass than it is anything positive. Like every instance where I'm thinking about like where a woman it came out later like, "Oh yeah, she liked you. She thought she was really cute." They're annoying as fuck. Women do not know how to most women don't know how to flirt. Most women are going to just come off retarded when they try to flirt with a guy. And they always talking shit about, how men approach or how dorky a man was when he approached or how he said a stupid joke or whatever, a stupid Austin Powers joke or something, and you got the ick. Women are a trillion times worse at trying to flirt with a guy they like. Like, absolutely. I've had women do ridiculous shit. I'm just like, is that supposed to make me? Because they just want your attention. They don't care if they got to get your attention by making a fucking pig noise or something if they like you. They just want your attention. Like I've literally had a girl that eventually found out that liked me. She literally, I was walking out the door and she literally just started waving her hands in my face as I'm walking out the door, like randomly. I'm like, what the, what? What the is that? And then you got the girls who will just be extremely mean to you. Like she'll just try to break your balls every chance she get, be rude. Like I don't think maybe I just don't understand witty banter, guys. A lot of these women want you to playfully roast them, like playfully go back and forth roasting. That is such a turn off for me personally. I don't know if other guys like it, but a chick roasting me doesn't make me like her. Call me crazy. And I have no interest in playfully roasting you back. Because look, if I start roasting you, it's not for play and it's not to build sexual tension. Like I'm really getting at you because I can't stand you, bitch. You ain't got on my nerves. I'm sure T. Orlando has mastered the playful, witty, insulting banter. That shit don't interest me at all. That shit is annoying to me. I mean, it's already annoying when you got to deal with dudes doing it. I don't want some chick doing it too. I've had uh I've had one or two chicks successfully flirt with me or flirt with me in a way that was actually somewhat enticing. I don't know if I'll say enticing. Um, it was this one girl. Well, I won't say where we worked, obviously, but it was this one girl at work. We were sitting next to each other at work, and it's one of those jobs where, well, y'all probably gonna be able to guess by me saying it, but fuck it. Where you work with people that you may have never talked to before ever. You might have been working there for 2 years and you never said hi to this person. And it was a big turnaround. So yeah, you might find yourself sitting next to somebody you've never seen before, even though you've been working there 2 years. Anyway, cute girl. And she just basically sparked up a conversation. Like the best way for a woman to flirt is just to be nice to you and spark up a random conversation. Oh, did you like your schedule this week? Didn't and she's smiling and acting abnormally nice for a woman because women aren't really genuinely nice people. The older you get, you learn that. Usually if they're acting nice, it's for a reason. Um, so yeah. There's one chick, she was randomly asking me about my schedule. Like she doesn't give a fuck about my schedule. So I kind of picked up that she kind of liked me. She was kinda cute, but I could tell she was trashy. She cursed up a storm. I was physically attracted to her, but characters beef tonight? Oh, yeah. We gonna have more characters beef tonight. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, she was like a little Asian persuasion, but I think she had like a sleeve tat, and every time I remember her talking or casually talking, like in a circle of friends or anytime I heard her talk, she was cussing up a storm. It was a huge turn off. But then there was another girl at that job. We were sitting next to each other, and she sparked up conversation about sports. I'm like, yeah, she must like me, because trust me. And she was on the younger side. I mean, I was younger back then too, but she was young. Even yeah, she was young. She was of age though. But anyway, she was sitting next to me, and she randomly sparked up a conversation about sports, like How about those cowboys or some shit? I'm like, oh yeah, she must like me. Cute girls aren't going up to dudes they don't like or ugly dudes or just average Joes talking about how about those cowboys? Like, no. Boy. Anyway, the point is, like, yeah, most of the time when chicks like you, it's gonna be more of annoyance. It's gonna be more of an annoyance than anything else, especially if you're somebody like me who's not really pressed for sex. Like, even in those situations, like, just not the type of guy who's gonna I'm not really gonna pursue a chick unless let me put it like this. I'm just a laid back guy, and this is a good way to put it. I'm not a one night stand type of guy. So just because a kind of cute chick is maybe sort of trying to flirt with me, I don't feel the motivation to try to talk to her and chat her up and get her number, then call her, then try to set something. I just don't care. I'm the example of how men would act with women if men genuinely didn't care about sex and they only had sex to reproduce. I'm how men would treat women. I mean, you gotta like something about you. So, okay, I'll give you an example. So if I work with a chick and I'm kind of I'm just sitting back observing her. Not that sounds creepy, but if there's a chick I work with and I've noticed that she seemed like she's cool and down to earth and humble, and I just kind of casually peep that about her, and then she start flirting with me, then I might put a little effort. Then I might be like, okay, what's your number? Like, it might go somewhere. But just because a random kind of cute chick tried to flirt with me a little bit, I'm not gonna pursue it because I just don't care that much. Genuinely. And I really don't care now. This was years ago. This is probably like a decade. I really don't care now. It's just no. Anyway, let's get back into it.
She can even touch your I don't know, like your arm or something when she's talking to you, or she can look up to you like in this very cute way, like in this very approachable way, right? I don't know, if you make a joke and she's like ha ha, and she's like touching you all of us, like, guys, these are clear signs that she really likes you, and it doesn't take long anymore for you to initiate physical contact, right, or to escalate with her. Also on the dating apps, like, guys, I'm telling you now, having good bio or like talking like in this Casanova way, like learning all the ways of game, it doesn't matter. It's no use, guys. It has no use. If a girl looks at your profile on Tinder and you are the guy that she's looking for, you are selected to her, like she is attracted to your profile, she can even text you first. She can even initiate a date first. Bro, girls don't want to waste time.
Once again, I'm just gonna say it again. We could just move on. 95% of men are never gonna experience any of this. I mean, you're right, but I mean, 95% of guys don't look good enough to ever get that experience. So yeah, let's just move on. Let's see.
Do we have a shortage of real men?
So I'm 31. I'm new to the dating world. I was in a long-term relationship before this, and I'm finally like, I want to meet somebody. I'm ready. But nobody wants to meet somebody, not for real. Can somebody explain why you go on dates with somebody when you don't actually want to have a relationship with them?
I can explain that pretty easily, Toots. And she looks like the type that would get really mad if I called her Toots. Yes, men are gonna act like they men are gonna act like they really wanna date you because they just want to make whoopee with you. I mean, look, this gotta just be for views. You telling me you don't know that? I don't believe you don't know that. Where do we start with this woman? Is it even Halloween? I see Halloween stuff in her car, but she seems like the type that just has Halloween stuff in her car in July and in April.
Potentially. What's the point? What's the point? I can't do this. This is like, is anybody else struggling? I can't. This is awful.
Tips from a 31-year-old. When you've been dating someone for months and months and you know it's not right, just end it. Call a spade a spade. You both are feeling the same way. I know you don't want to get back out there, no one does, but you just have to.
I think one of the reasons that me and so many women in their 30s are single is because we don't want to train men. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about this guy that I've been talking to who isn't quite acting as I would expect. And she
Why isn't he acting the way you'd expect? I mean, can you give more details? Probably because he doesn't really like you like that. That's probably why. And let's be real, you're not gonna respect any man that you can train. But I mean, I'm sure it'll make a cute TikTok video. Let's continue. You're not good looking enough to have this level of arrogance, ma'am. But let's continue.
in their 30s are single is because we don't want to train men. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about this guy that I've been talking to who isn't quite acting as I would expect. And she was like, oh, that's trainable. That's not necessarily a deal breaker. Sometimes they just need a little bit of coaching. What if I don't want to be a coach? Why have we normalized training men? Why would I want to be with someone who I have to teach how to treat me? I didn't have to be trained. I have so many amazing girlfriends who didn't have to be trained. So why are we okay with the idea that we have to train our boyfriends? Now,
You know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm not saying that relationships don't take communication. Obviously, if you have expectations of your partner, you have to make them known. But I think the idea of training men is a modern day way of saying I can change him. And I think that leads women to settle. If I wanted to train something, I would get a dog.
Dating later in life.
Yep. Trying to change him. Who do they try to change? Yep. Mr. Shank. Look, you've already settled. You've already been settling for 5 to 10 years. I don't know how old she said she was over 30. So yeah, you've already been settling for just bedroom fun with Shank since you were at least at minimum 18. So now that you're older and a lot less desirable, you want to talk about how you're not going to settle. AKA, I'm going to hold out for Mr. 0.0001% now. You got the height, looks, the money, and he's going to have all the benefits of the beta males.
Right.
Has a funny way of humbling everyone, not because you don't know what you want, but because you finally do. And when your standards get clearer, the wrong situations feel louder. This compilation isn't here to shame anyone or make dating sound hopeless. It's here to give you a practical way to navigate modern dating with more calm, more clarity, and a lot less wasted time. If you're dating in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, think of this as a simple playbook for protecting your energy while still staying open to something real.
Oh, I'm shaking. I just got home from a date. We were going to an event and dinner. We did not make it to dinner. He just dropped me off at home. I'm back home. I've been gone for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm back home. And I have a friend coming to pick me up right now. I just asked him to take me home. You know the amount of times I have wanted to do that while on a date and I didn't, and I just sat there and grinned and bared it. A guy does something or says something or is something that I just don't jive with, and I stick around because it's the polite thing to do. No more. No more of that, girls. I finally just said, look, I have to be really honest. You just did this thing that is really not my vibe and it's turning me off, and I don't think I can make it to dinner with you. To his credit, he took it really, really well, and he said, okay, I actually completely understand. Thank you for telling me, and let's go ahead and get you home. He also asked me out on another date. What? No. Come here. This guy's happy. Come on. Come on.
Here's my biggest ick lately with dating, and it is happening all the time. Please tell me if you are dealing with this too. I'm talking about men over-sexualizing me so fast. These are men that I haven't even been on a date with. They're just texting me. We're in the early texting stage, and they already feel comfortable making comments about my appearance, how sexy I am, how hot I am, things they want to do to me, certain body parts, my ass. And you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference between a man being like, you're so beautiful, or you're gorgeous, oh my gosh, and like, you're so sexy, we'd have so much fun. Like, excuse me, sir, why do you feel so comfortable talking to me like that when you haven't even met me? And you will never get to meet me when you lead with that, because it makes me feel disrespected. It makes me feel like a piece of meat. I want someone that actually wants to see me, get to know me, love me. And these aren't even young guys, which is why I'm so confused. These are guys in their 30s, 40s, who still haven't learned that women don't just want to be sexual objects, especially with a solid, high-value woman. That shit is not going to fly. I immediately stopped talking to them. I'm so turned off.
Why are guys out here trying to FaceTime when I've known you for 2 seconds? Like, could you give me a warning? Maybe shoot me a text like, hey, are you free? Like, I look like this on my couch. I'm not trying to FaceTime you right now. No.
If a man texts me and I'm on my way to do any type of woman maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, wax, and I tell you what I'm doing and you don't offer to pay or you just don't send no money, you can really go to hell. And you can really lose my number, because I don't know, it just bothers my soul knowing I'm telling you what I'm about to do and you know it's gonna involve spending some bread. You ain't sending nothing. Like, leave me alone forever.
It is a privilege to know you. It is a privilege to go on a date with you. It is a privilege to be a part of your life. And if this date doesn't go well tonight, chalk it up to some good experience. Because believe me when I tell you, the right one will love you for every bit of you. And the wrong ones can suck my ass.
I do not want husband yet, but I do not want boyfriend that will not be husband. Because what is the point of boyfriend if not husband? But I do want date because date fun. But I don't want date and slip slop because slip slop and date equals evil man. And I do not want evil man because equals crazy me. So what to do? What to do?
So one of the rules I have with dating is that I do not do same day dates, and I also don't do dates within like 24 hours. Like, if you want to see me, at least give me a 48-hour notice, because at the end of the day, I am a busy bitch and you need to respect my time. But this is especially true if it's a first date. Like, even a second date, like when we're first getting to know each other, I'm not here to be spontaneous, okay? I have one guy in particular who always reaches out to me and is like, hey, are you free in a couple hours? I would love for us to hang out. I've explained a couple times that I don't do last minute hangouts, and each time he tries to make me feel bad about it. He'll say things like, oh, it's just clear that you don't really like me. You're just too afraid to say it. If you met me, I'm not afraid to say anything. Or he'll say, I just wish you were more spontaneous. So the last time that he pulled this, I simply explained to him that this pussy is not Postmates and I'm not going to show up within a 2-hour window.
So I believe that today I truly learned the definition of being humbled. I took an Uber somewhere down here in the South, like in Texas and Houston especially, like people actually talk, ask about your day. People find out that I'm not from Houston and they're like, why are you here? I'm happy to oblige the friendly conversation with this man who honestly does not look a day younger than like 52, but nice guy. I just kind of gave him a very, very brief, not personal overview of like, I was in LA the past 7 years, was living with someone, we broke up, it didn't work out, I came to Texas and blah, 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 blah. He asked me to be his date at his son's college basketball game tomorrow. And in my head, I'm thinking, how did I get here? Like, maybe in my mind, I'm more eligible than I thought, but I feel like I'm living in the twilight zone a little bit. Anyway, I really gently let him down. I told him I was focusing on myself right now. Uber drivers ever tried to pick me up.
Stop asking me for my fucking Snapchat. Why are we communicating via Snapchat? We're adults. It's either because you're trying to be discreet or you don't want me to see how small the picture was the first time you sent it. I'm just saying. If you asked me for my Snapchat, red fucking flag.
Then again, I like circus tents, so, you know, keep sending them.
Apparently, if you're single 30 with no children, you're a red flag. Yikes. I have never been so proud to be called a red flag in my fucking life.
Dating a man in his 30s, amazing. We love it. Fantastic for so many different reasons. Finding a man in his 30s, impossible. Like if you're looking for a man who's like a hard worker, goes to the gym, doesn't really go out drinking too much, stays home a lot because he's just kind of like working, where are you going to find him? His house? When you do find him, so worth it.
Chris, hi. Wow, you have the exact amount of hair that you have in your profile photo. You have no idea how refreshing that is. Sorry, yeah, before we order drinks, can I just lay a few things out onto the table so we're both not wasting our precious times when we could be answering unread emails? So, I'm looking for a husband and someone to have kids with. Ooh, yikes, I know. I'm not saying right now you don't have to impregnate me on top of these menus. That's just what I'm looking for right now. So if commitment is like the boogeyman to you, I totally get it, but, you know, boo. Also,
I went to get something to eat, if y'all haven't noticed. Sorry I left you hanging. Oh shit, I got 22 people watching, 23 people watching. Let's see what I missed. Sup guys, what do you actually think about Russian women? I heard that Americans think that they are more patriarchal and family oriented, and a lot of Americans want to bring one to marry. Is it true? I mean, it's not true for me, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody else could speak to that. We'll come back to this. Let's do some pop the balloon. This is kind of a scatterbrained live stream. I'll make it up to you guys at a later date. Let's go over a little bit of this.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. All right, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Latrina Blackberry. I'm 4.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a man, but it could be possible. I definitely don't like the outfit at all. What up, Preston? What up, Mr. Cut? But let's let her cook.
To cater to him.
All right, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Latrina Blackberry. I'm 47. I am a business manager.
Latrina, what are some green flags in dating you?
Well, I'm very resourceful. I'm very high pressure. You know, I push the guys to his highest of capability, you know, so he's not stagnant and we growing. He can always talk about anything. I'm very laid back, very chill, one of the most realest person he's ever going to meet.
Okay. And what is an interesting fact about you that nobody knows and you don't mind sharing?
I'm an ex-talent agent and music manager.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Yes.
And what was your love path?
Devoted climber.
Devoted climber. Okay. Well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the gentleman pop. Follow me, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with your name, your age, and occupation.
Hello, my name is Canary. I'm 38 years old. I'm a tattoo artist. I popped my balloon on the strength of that you're a bit taller than me. I like my women a little shorter than me. That's all. You're a very beautiful woman. Black is so beautiful. You're good, love.
Thank you.
Now, is he your type?
Not really, but he's handsome.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
I'm Southern Blue, I'm 31. I'm a cosmetologist. I just pop based off of height. She's a well-dressed, very looking good young lady. Just, it's a little bit too far off of height.
Now, is he your type?
Not really. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. For the remaining balloons, you may ask the gentleman a question.
Yeah, I'm happy over it. Let's see. Do this.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Have you ever noticed that the people who are loudest about how much self-respect they have on social media and how high their standards are usually the ones who are extremely male-centered and begging for attention in private? When people
Surprised at all. Yeah. Y'all are fake. You're a bunch of fake liars on Instagram, on TikTok. You're always talking about decentering men. Well, if you genuinely want to decenter men, decenter that decenter dick. Now they can't do that. They could decenter relationships. You know, they can decenter going on official dates. But the one thing these bitches can't decenter is male attention and male dick.
begging for attention in private, when people are overly loud about a quality that they have, chances are it's because they're trying to convince themselves that they are that type of person. So a real independent person wouldn't be going around talking about how independent they are. People with discernment can smell that insecurity off of you, so you might think that you're portraying yourself a certain way by talking about how you don't need a man or this or that, but it just comes across as this is what I want to be like and this is what I lack as a person. So pay very close attention to how people talk about themselves.
Well, she's not exactly wrong, but just two things to add, or even correct. Just because they talk about self-respect all the time doesn't mean they're male-centered. How did we even put those two together? And also, if they talk about how independent they are all the time, they're not really trying to convince themselves, but everyone else. And that makes kind of, what, 80-90% of you TikTokers claiming you're strong and independent?
But none of you are happy. All of you are empty and miserable and walking around like robots, really and truly. So get out of this system, okay? Because the patriarchy has damaged you. Now we have things like the male loneliness epidemic, but it's because men have brought it on themselves. It's not
There is like, okay, there's people who are lonely, but women only think things exist when the New York Post or TikTok hashtag get big on it. Nobody was ever talking about any male loneliness epidemic. Their fucking knowledge of the world is based off what's trending on TikTok. And they think they're being deep when they say this shit. When they say a popular news headline and give some retarded take on it. They think they're being profound. You're not on any type of high ground. You're lonely too after Chad pump and dump you for the night. It's a human loneliness epidemic. Men and women aren't getting together and starting families anymore. I mean, yeah, women, you're going on dates and getting fucked, but nobody's caring about you. You're not actually having a real relationship. These attractive women are lonely too, and they're fucking miserable. They're never gonna admit it because they gotta maintain their social media arrogance. But they're just as lonely as men are. Actually, more lonely. Men are more compatible with loneliness. I can't stand these pieces of shit, man.
the male loneliness epidemic, but it's because men have brought it on themselves. It's nothing to do with women. Women are here trying to reach you guys, trying to feel you guys, trying to connect with you guys.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not doesn't even make sense.
This is such bullshit.
What you mean to say is all the niggas you up with ain't shit.
Let's hear that one more time. T. Orlando, are you really lonely? I don't believe you. You can stop pumping and dumping. I don't believe you, T. Orlando. You have all the options in the world, T. Orlando. So if you're tired of pumping and dumping, just stop pumping and dumping. You couldn't even handle the woman staying till late that one night.
Women are here trying to reach you guys, trying to feel you guys, trying to connect with you guys. But the patriarchy told you that you needed to suppress your emotions.
Fuck this shit. You know damn well she's not swiping on anything less than top 5%ers. You think she's trying to connect with some average Joe living in his mom's basement, helping her with the rent? Or even not even that low, just the average guy working at fucking Staples or whatever. You think she's connecting with guys like that in real life or even online? Trying to connect with them, see how their day is going, and get them to open up about their emotions? Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm sure you're trying to emotionally connect with Chad and Tyrone. See, that's who she's talking about. When women say men, they're talking about very specific percentage of men. We're trying to connect with you guys. I hope they pan the camera to the guy she's talking to. And I hope he's giving her a nigga please look on her face.
Women are here trying to reach you guys, trying to feel you guys, trying to connect with you guys. But the patriarchy told you that you needed to suppress your emotions, that you needed to perform masculinity 24/7, and you can't be vulnerable and you can't surrender. So if we start now, and the younger you are, the better, right? And this is why I feel like
You think she genuinely trying to connect with this nerdy looking motherfucker? And I ain't knocking him, but I'm just putting it in context of how she sees it. Do you think she's opening up trying to connect with him? And she says surrender. Surrender to what? You goofy dingbats who can't even control your own emotions? You're a slave to your own emotions, but you want me to surrender my emotions to somebody who is a slave to theirs? Fuck out of here. Oh gosh. I'm trying to remember which chick was this. Oh gosh, Nikki B. Look at this fucking hooker. She got kids in the whole nine. This is embarrassing. Her body don't even look nice at all. This is an awkward ass shape. Look at these corny fucking catchphrases. Look at these corny catchphrases. Never been a type, always been a frequency. You gotta tune in to feel me. You know how fucking corny that is? Women get away with being corny as fuck because they got holes men wanna fuck. This shit is crazy, bro. 155,000 followers for what? Empowering women to shift their mindset. This shit is these cringe model shots and shit. Like that look like a fucking tranny. That's not sexy. Awkward. This is a woman in her 40s still trying to be like, I'm a sex kitten from Paris. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck up. True evolution, a true growth as a human, it just isn't there. Oh my god, are you fucking 16? Mentally, yes, she is. Mentally, yeah. Most of the brains don't develop too far past 20 at max. I'm talking like, and this is doctorate level woman.
So yeah, this is a pretty chill live stream tonight, but if for some strange reason, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $10 live stream goal via Cash App or PayPal. Nothing has been met. Looking to meet a $15 live stream goal if we count super chat and super stickers. Yeah, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat as well as in the description. Let's get back into it.
masculinity 24/7, and you can't be vulnerable and you can't surrender. So if we start now, and the younger you are, the better, right? And this is why I feel like Gen Z have got a great start at this, and this is why they seem to be having more better relationships and connections with people, because they have more knowledge and they want to learn. Gen Z are doing therapy, so let's move.
Where are you getting that study that Gen Z are doing better relationally in society? Just making shit up off the top of her head. Typical.
With the times. Men, it's okay to seek help. It is not okay to suffer. There is no shame in seeking therapy, in getting a mindset coach. I think once we do that, people are going to start feeling a bit more like, okay, we can connect with each other, because there really is a wall, because men are not allowing women to reach them.
No, I mean, well, that sucks because men are lonely, I'm guessing, because of the male loneliness. I feel Gen Z are doing so much better. Well, that's your thing, and I would go as far as to call it your bigger issue. You feel, you don't think. With Gen Xer, we don't even need to go there. They're either in relationships or completely done. So let's go with Gen Z and millennials, married or living with a partner. To be in relationships, married or living with a partner compared to Gen Z. Studies show about 46% of Gen Z report being single, while only 28% of millennials are single. Oh wow, this is what happens when you think, not feel. You can
I fucking told you. I didn't have that stat. I mean, I could have looked it up too. I didn't have that stat in front of me, but I'm pretty sure Gen Z is not doing as good as other generations with relationships and friendships and shit. So these bitches just be talking. And this beta right here ain't gonna give her no pushback.
actually find out the truth. Oh wow, that's crazy, right? Male loneliness this, male loneliness that, something that affects men, and yet not a single man is talking about it. But sure, male loneliness. Men are lonely because a bunch of women said so. Then how do we explain this?
How do I get single men to come to a party? I have a restaurant in Brooklyn and I want to throw a singles mixer for Valentine's Day. And all of the women in my DMs are very enthused, but no men. So how do I, without getting canceled, tell people to like bring their single guy friends? Lots of enthused gays too. So the gays and the girls, maybe the gays and the girls should just have a party and we just exclude the men. Is that, I'll get canceled for that too.
No, you won't. Just do whatever you want. You want to throw a party, throw a party. But let's go back to that male loneliness for a second.
Nobody listen. The jig is up. Men aren't going to these fucking events where a bunch of fives are sticking their nose up at guys who are sixes and sevens because they think they deserve eights and nines. The jig is fucking up. And if an 8 or 9 do slide by, he's just gonna fuck a few of you, the best of the trash that's there, and then never call you guys again. So they might as well just stop trying to throw these fucking dating events and shit. It's just another place for Chad and Tyrone to shoot fish in a barrel. Well, I mean, you could have got pumped and dumped off the app, so I get dressed up and walk downtown to get used and abused from the same guys you get used and abused from dating apps. You get used and abused by from dating apps.
Men are so lonely they would rather go to work, go home, spend time with their friends, go play a video game, watch a TV show or a movie, go to a bar, have a few drinks, and not worry about dating for a split second. Now women on the other hand, they're so happier being single, they would go to every singles event every chance they get.
I cheated on my boyfriend with a man, and that
Yeah. Shout out to Isaiah. He donated $7. So So yeah, I'm looking to meet, I guess technically based on what I said, um, $8 more. Either way, whether Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat or Super Sticker. This for you, Isaiah. Everybody shout out Isaiah for donating $7.
That's a hard nigga. It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucker way. I can't lose.
Yeah, let me ask y'all something. I just thought of something. Do y'all think toxic masculinity is a thing? I'm gonna throw a wrench in the game. It's not really. I mean, y'all probably heard me say this before. I think toxic masculinity is a thing, more so with how men treat other men, not really so much on how men treat women. I mean, there's that too, but they love it. So I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if I can condemn it because it's just like they want men to be toxic. They want to get choked and spit on, and then he don't call back for a week, and she can complain about it on TikTok, and then he call back, and that whole back and forth. They love it. I will condemn the toxic masculinity amongst men. To me, that's toxic masculinity. It don't have anything to do with how men treat women. But y'all let me know below. So $8 more to keep me on 2 hours. If not, I'm definitely getting off here soon because I'm kind of just over it tonight. But if we get to donations, I'll try to put some pep in my step and make this a better second half than it was at first.
On the other hand, they're so happier being single, they would go to every singles event every chance they get.
I cheated on my boyfriend with a man, and that man was a man who passed the herpes virus on to me.
We can stop it right there. Basically, she's saying that she cheated on her boyfriend because he made her feel unloved, unwanted, and undesired. That's almost verbatim. And her having this cheating session helped her to realize how valuable life is, how valuable her life is, and how she should leave the man who makes her feel unwanted because life is short, anything could happen. I mean, of course, trying to mend the relationship wasn't on the table. Just saying, I don't want to be here anymore because you make me unhappy wasn't on the table. But letting another dude bang her and getting a virus, that was all that was on the table, I guess. Normally I talk about what real men do, you know? And honestly, if you're in an unhappy relationship and it's not going anywhere and you're not going to want to work on it, yeah, a real man will step away. But you know what? A good person would do the same thing too. It's not just about men. If you don't like the relationship you're in, if you're unhappy, if you don't get anything out of it, there's no value. Just
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying, and I can't stand his little gay man poof. But shout out to bro. But this is random thoughts that are just popped up in my head. Do you guys think people who fight professionally are a little off? Like, do you gotta have something a little off about you to like be a professional UFC fighter, or even, I mean, well, not so much a boxer, but still, even that, like getting punched in your fucking head all the time. Like, do you got to be a little bit off to do that? I feel like most people, or I feel like a lot of people in those fighting sports have troubled past. I feel like regular motherfuckers don't want to get punched in the head and gut every other day. Is it just me? Am I tripping?
break up. It may suck for a minute, but it sucks because you're comfortable, not because you actually want to be there.
And I'm gonna say it again, some women really do think accountability is their ability to count. They'll count to 10 and they think they're done, everything is forgiven. Now let's think about this for a second. She is the type that goes online everywhere on every social media and brags about how she cheated on her boyfriend. She didn't feel seen and heard in that relationship, and
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be able to waterboard. You wouldn't be able to waterboard that out of me. Oh, I cheated. If I was a woman, I cheated on my husband and I got herpes and I'm on a fucking podcast saying it damn near with pride with a halfway smile. What's wrong with these fucking people? Seriously. But anyway, Preston said they're doing what they love, but I guess that's kind of my point. Like if you love violence, is something off in your brain? Just curious. Isaiah says, I've always thought that way in regards to people, men in particular, who welcome violence. If you love to fight, there's something a little off about you. That's what I think, but who knows? I mean, that's kind of always how I looked at it. I mean, I think it's a good thing to learn how to fight because you might need that shit one day to protect yourself and your family, but to just do it professionally, I don't know. There'll be a couple screws loose.
she got it inside of her with both hands. And not the type that makes the problem in that relationship.
Okay, here's what's freaking me out today. So, a lot of us know that birth rates are dropping around the world, especially in developed countries, especially in countries that have giant welfare states. And one thing that's stressing me out now is the fact that once we retire and these dwindling generations are the ones working, who is gonna fund these huge welfare programs?
No one, but at least sooner rather than later we're all gonna be replaced by AI and robots, so hey, it's gonna be a lot of fun watching all the effinists brag about how strong and independent they are when there's no more food left.
Sometimes I get a little bummed when I think about the fact that I am 33 years old and have no dating prospects on the horizon. But then I go and take a trip to my local Are We Dating the Same Guy page, okay?
Okay, take this slow here. We're gonna let it play, but I want to make a point, and I'll apologize and take it back if I'm wrong, based on anything she says in this video, ma'am. I'm not making fun of you, but ma'am, let's be clear. She got an inbox full, teeth and all. He still has an inbox full. Look, y'all know what I say. Any woman who's struggling to date, really at any age, but let's just say officially, like still struggling to date over 25, and clearly this woman is over 25. eh, She's rolling around with guys that are out of her league. But see, back in the day, a woman who was a 3 with messed up teeth would know her position in life. Like I said, I'm not knocking her. I don't know what's going on with her teeth. Maybe she's got bad teeth. I don't have the best teeth. So it's not like a roasting situation, but I'm just making a bigger point. She even with how she looks, she had action with average Joes her whole life. She had every opportunity to pick an average Joe and make a relationship work with an average Joe. Ma'am, do you think just never mind. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Did she really think she got real legitimate action with 8, 9s, and 10s for like a serious relationship to come about? Just let's continue.
On the horizon. But then I go and take a trip to my local Are We Dating the Same Guy page, okay? And right now they're talking about a man who's been married for 15, 20 years, okay? Has been cheating on his wife this entire time. Literally goes out to the bar with his wedding ring on, okay?
Yeah, the wedding ring is what get him the pussy. As we all know, wedding rings don't repel pussy, it attracts it. Yeah, it's not an accident that he always go with the wedding ring on. He's pre-selected then. I guess okay, maybe she's not talking about herself, but I'm curious. Are you married, ma'am? I mean, I see something on her finger. No, I don't think that's a wedding finger. Okay, if you're not talking about yourself, then I apologize. I apologize. She's a Midwest nurse. I hope you better be married, ma'am. I hope you're not on a dating market. Because if threes are holding out for nines and tens, we really are like irreversibly cooked.
Out to the bar with his wedding ring on, okay? And cheats on his wife. Apparently it's well known in this city, so she has to know. I feel bad for her, but she has to know. I'm venturing to guess that he has a lot of money. There's something that keeps her in this marriage, okay? Whether it's kids, money, I don't know. But then I remember that that's not me. I am not in a miserable, loveless marriage with somebody who cheats on me constantly.
Neither is she, cause
So are you single or are you in a happy marriage? I mean, see, I was gonna say if she's single, maybe she's single because the teeth or whatever. But no, let's be clear. She has an inbox full of 5, 6s, and 7s. She does.
going with what I've seen about those Facebook groups, the guy either doesn't exist or he's not even married. But let's pretend for real. If it was, I would feel sorry for the wife. That's not even a question. But going forward, I cannot stop asking myself this question. Who is the guy cheating on his wife with if he's that well known and if he goes
Yeah, the jealousy is crazy. She tried everything she possibly could to mess up that crown. Yeah, that jealousy is crazy. And look at the chick's face in the back. I wouldn't even want to be a part of this sickness if I was a woman. Haters are that's crazy. Is that? That looks a little weird. What? Maybe you could take the mommy. I don't know what that is.
to those bars wearing his wedding ring? If he doesn't even bother to take that off, who is he sleeping with? Can't be other women when he is still wearing his wedding ring, cause you're all angels and such. And on top of that, you're all girls and you support women no matter what, right? Or maybe with just one exception, if she is married with a man that you want to sleep with, and if that's the case, screw her.
I went out last night and I don't go out very often. I went to Canary Wharf and there was a group of 9 of us girls.
Okay, what are we rating her? Is she a 3 too? I'm sure she dresses up like a quote unquote baddie.
I need to get that out there. So it doesn't feel no more weird.
Now, one thing, not very often, I went to Canary Wharf and there was a group of 9 of us girls. Now, one thing that makes me sick is how nasty some other girls can be. There was a table of 4 or 5 girls next to us. Bear in mind there was 9 of us. They were being rude. They were being nasty. They were upsetting other girls in the toilets. I'm like, what possesses you to be just so disgusting to other people?
These your friends? Wait, am I missing something? Did she say these were her friends that were being nasty to everybody? Are we whatever. Let's just continue.
For one, they're strong and independent. For two, they grew up without a father. And three, they were just being girls.
I spent most of 2024 and 2025 dating. And I feel like I have got a good track record in order to give advice for the dates that you should not be going on. I've got a good track record in order to give advice for the dates that you should not be going on, or if you are going on them, how to do them. So first of all, walking date. Do not go on an uphill walking date. Hell, I was short of breath within about 5 minutes, and the guy just wanted to ask me for 21 questions and wouldn't stop talking, and I couldn't breathe. Dates where you're at like a restaurant or a cafe, always try and get the table where there's like one chair on one side and the corner and then the chair on the other side.
Not here anymore. Ma'am, how insufferable do you have to be? Like, look, you look like you're clearly at least 35. You're not the worst looking woman on the planet. Like, I just, what baffles me is that they fail for so many years. And when they come on TikTok, I mean, maybe it's all an act. They genuinely act like they're not
what?
the problem at
What?
all. Yeah, they come on TikTok and social media, and sometimes it genuinely seems like they believe that all the men are the problem, even at 35, 40. Like, yeah, I went on all these dates and I've been on 100 dates in my life, and it was all the men's fault. The men were just all bad. Like, look, never. You failed at dating. Like, at least take advice from somebody who went on a bunch of dates and the end position they were in was, oh, I'm married now. Yeah, I went on 30 dates. I won the game. I can tell you how to win the game. This is what to do and not to do so you can get married. But she can't tell you that because she's still sitting on some fucking couch, probably in a 1-bedroom apartment, still getting pumped and dumped by Chad at 39.
Never go opposite each other, because if it's the first date and you really don't like them and you'll just direct eye contact the whole time, they might also try and get in for a kiss. It's always just very, very awkward. Don't do that. Also, try not to be a don't make the first date Netflix and chill. Give it a little bit of time. Be a bit mysterious with it. You haven't got to give it up straight away.
So they don't need anybody to tell them not to give it up straight away with certain type of men, right? Look, if they haven't learned it 30 plus, I mean, the thing is, they don't have any choice but to give it up. Because the type of guys they like are just gonna move on if she doesn't within a date or two. It's the only leverage. What's the only thing they could try to use to keep these guys around for any period of time? So they're not gonna stop Netflixing and chilling with Mr. Point Five ever.
Says the one who thinks eye contact leads to a kiss from across the table. Don't be a 3 or 4. Well, first of all, it takes one to know one. Second of all, you won't have been dating for 2 years and still be single if you were not one. And you thought you're qualified to give other dating advice because you slept with every man you went on a date
alone and they're beautiful.
with? How?
I hate to break it to you, but if women don't lower their standards, they're going to die alone in their beautifully decorated homes with their best friends. Plants, music, delicious food, clean toilets, great support, fresh flowers, interesting books, beautiful dresses, art, and no angry man.
Wait, what? Did men just stop being angry out of the blue? When that happened? Because every single time I leave the house and I meet.
Okay, I can't take bro voice anymore. But yeah, we didn't meet goal. So yeah, I'm out. Thank you, Isaiah, for your donation. The bros didn't come through though. Um, yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life ever. Keep your blood sugar and your blood pressure down to keep the Reaper from coming around. Make sure you get your yearly checkup so Satan don't catch up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.